Hello and welcome to another episode of Hooks and Dice. I'm Leila Croca, and I ask you to please excuse the noise. I wasn't feeling well enough to record while no one was doing anything, so now I have to record amidst chores. It's going to be a little noisy in the background, but I'll do my best to be louder. I decided that embroidery is the best way to go for the pony eyes. I embroidered directly onto the pony for the first one, but it was hard to get the eyes to match. I got one side, it looked amazing, and then I went for the other one, it was heinous. I had to undo all the stitching as best I could and stitch over it again. Got it to look fairly decent, but I decided that embroidering them on cloth and cutting them out would work for the next pony, kind of like making patches. So I used clear nylon thread to sew them onto the pony, and they look relatively good. Bits and pieces of the cloth that I embroidered the eyes on kind of fray around the edges, so I'm pulling those out gently with tweezers, trying to get it to look great. I'm not settled that that's the way I want to do things. I'm still going to play around with it a bit and see what I can come up with. And in the meantime, the ponies that I have done are going to be ultra rares because I won't be repeating what I've done with them until I'm satisfied with the technique that I've come up with. We were rained out of the first Hooks and Dice Club meeting. No one showed up but me anyway. That's how it is, first meetings and everything. Plus, we're in Quincy, very small town. We do have a new member, Amber from Ellensburg. Shout out to her. Hey, Amber. Don't know if she's watching, but I'm going to go ahead and actually put a link to the Hooks and Dice blog in the club somehow in Meetup, and that way people can keep abreast of what's going on and maybe make some suggestions. Maybe we'll have more viewers that way, so it'd be a win-win. I'm going to try at McDonald's this coming Saturday, same time as before, unless someone else comes along and has a better suggestion. There are a couple of venues here in town, the Idle Hour and the Winery, and some place called the Granary. So I have to check these places out and see, first of all, if they have room for a group, and secondly, if they're willing to put up with us loitering for that long, as long as we make a purchase. I'm sure they'll be fine with it because bodies in the seats, I've written almost all the patterns for the Udemy course. They're very simple and repetitive. They're designed to help the student get a good feel for the different basic stitches. And once I have all the patterns written and proofread, I'm going to start recording the video tutorials. I want to create them from my POV, so I'm looking down as the camera on my hands, but I don't know how to do that. So if anybody knows how to set up the camera so that it's like right here and it's looking down, then please feel free to shout out and give me a suggestion. I'm going to look it up on YouTube and see if I can find something. There's always something on YouTube, So I'll figure out a way to set up the camera for that. Barring that, I'll just have it on the opposite side of my hands and just keep my hands close to the camera. It's not ideal, but it's the only thing I can think of to do. I'm not a professional by any stretch of the imagination. Today, my GM conspired with a player from our Wednesday games about the Monday games. I joked and asked if I should be worried, and he said I shouldn't, but I made a kind of game of trying to trick him into telling me what he has up his sleeve for the campaign. Hasn't worked so far. He's caught on to me, but it's kind of fun to tease him about, and it's nice that he has someone now to bounce ideas off of. He would bounce them off of me, but I'm playing on Mondays, so he can't do that. Spoilers and all that sort of thing. So anyway, this week's episode is going to be kind of short because I'm just not feeling well, but I did want to get something out there for you guys. So thanks for watching and have a great day.